I think what a lot of people don't realize about morels is they are mycorrhizal. What does mycorrhizal mean? Does it mean they are pompous, arrogant, dirty, rotten so-and-sos who like using big words to try to impress people? Not exactly. If a mushroom is mycorrhizal, that means it is not saprotrophic. Speaking of dirty, rotten so-and-sos using big fancy words, what does saprotrophic mean? Saprotrophic means they consume dead material. There are some varieties of morels that are saprotrophic, but most are mycorrhizal, which means they form associations with plants. Myco means fungus, rhizal refers to roots. They attach to roots, form a symbiotic relationship where the fungus supplies the roots with water and nutrients, and the roots supply the fungus with sugars made by the plant, which the fungus uses to live off of. It's an important relationship for both the plants and the fungus. Many plant roots are not that great at extracting water and nutrients from the ground, but the mycelium of fungus, which is the part that lives underground, the main body of it, sends its hyphae all over the place, this little network of fibers. It is good at extracting water and nutrients from the ground. If a plant can make associations with this fungus, especially long-lived plants like these trees, it makes them more survivable. And the fungus is dependent on those sugars. It needs to have it. One of the reasons I used to have difficulty finding morels here is I was looking in all the wrong places. I was looking in the type of places where I found them in other parts of the county. It wasn't until I learned which trees the morels were associating with here that I started finding more. If you've noticed, all the morels we have found today have been right around the base of madrone trees, like this one. Does that mean if you want to find morels, just look for madrone trees and you'll find morels? Not necessarily. Most people watching probably don't even have madrone in their area. For some, this might be the first time they've ever even heard of madrone. What it means is, in this location, at this time, it appears the morels that are associating with the madrone trees are the ones that are fruiting right now. The mushroom is just the fruiting body of the main part of the fungus, which lives underground. It's continually there, just like an apple tree is continually there, but a certain part of the year, they produce this fruiting body. Another location I like to find them in, which is far away from here, sometimes they're under the ponderosa pine. Sometimes they're under the Douglas fir. Then they're under the Shasta fir. After looking around for a while, I can get an idea which plant they're likely going to be around. In the beginning, you might just have to wander around all over the place looking at different habitats in your area until you start finding them. Once you start finding them, notice the trees they are around. Then, instead of looking for morels everywhere, look for the trees that are hosting them, then go to those trees, look around them.